Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Improv Show. But wait, what's that? Who's this velvety voice? That's not that of everyone's favourite professional fool, Tim Meredith. No, it sounds far too handsome. Oh, well, thank you. Well, that's because Tim isn't here today, so instead we've got semi-regular guest Alex Southern, i.e. me, presenting.
Oh.
Hey.
Party.
Okay, so on the show today we've got Tamara,
Hey.
Mike,
Hi, Alex.
Ben,
Hello.
and Ben too,
Hello.
also known as our everyone's favourite drama.
Oh, you're just
I'm a-
saying that. I'm also technically everyone's least favourite drama editor.
Yeah.
So it all works out, really.
Whichever label sticks.
At least you can be the best of both worlds.
Yeah, just like Hannah Montana.
Just like Hannah Montana.
Please don't sing.
Okay, so let's get underway with a game of change. Okay, so I think we're going to start with Ben and Mike.
All right, let's do this.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi, Ben.
Hello, Mike.
Hello.
Okay, so can we have a suggestion for a starting point?
Okay. There are two people in a florist's.
You're in a florist's.
Oh, wonderful.
Julian, you know I'm allergic to chrysanthemums.
Well, I'm sorry, but I just figured this was the best place to come, considering, the fact that we're going down to a very special occasion. I thought we should take them something nice.
Change.
Well, I thought we should take them something disgusting.
Well, I know, but are you actually trying to kill me, though? Because you know I am, totally allergic to them.
Well, no, I'm not trying to kill you. I just figured that if we came here and had a little look around, it wouldn't do anyone too much harm. I figured we could get around your allergic reactions.
Okay, well, you have to, stand in between me and the chrysanthemums and things, because I'm, well allergic to them.
Well, I really don't want to be. I really don't want to be between you and them. I want you to be involved in this decision-making process.
So you are trying to kill me, then?
No,
Change.
So you're just trying to, make me swell up like a peanut, aren't you?
essentially, that's what I'm trying to do. Yeah?
Change.
And essentially, that's not what I'm trying to do.
Change.
Essentially, I'm trying to just stand everywhere but between you and the chrysanthemums, all at the same time. In fact, you know what? I might just try this right now and see how well it works. Okay. I'll stand. Wait, I'm coming in front of you. I'm going to stand in front of you. I'm going to stand behind you. And I'm going to hold you tenderly. Just please don't die. Please don't die on me. Not right now.
You're, horrid.
Change.
You're like my lifesaver and things.
Change.
You're so strong. I feel so safe when I'm in your arms. But could you not point me towards the chrysanthemum still? Because I'm still feeling a little puffy.
Well, I'm incredibly flattered. I have been working out a little bit. But yeah, okay. I'll tell you what. I'll drag you very slowly over to these lilies over here. We'll go and stand by the lilies.
Oh God, not lilies. Those are the ones that make me turn French.
Change.
Oh God.
They're the ones that make me turn Belgian.
Change.
I turn into a giant frog when I'm near lilies, and that's bad.
Do you know what? I kind of want to see this. I'm going to drag you a little bit closer to the. Oh my God! Oh wow! You really are a giant frog.
Change.
Oh, you really are a giant llama. Oh wow! That's absolutely unbelievable. It's incredible how this amazing thing seems to affect you in so many different ways. I'll tell you what. Let's move away. Let's move away from the lilies. We'll move away from the lilies. Come on, we're coming away. We're coming away. Wow.
Oh, you well saved my life again, and that's awesome.
And finish, I think. Okay, so now we're going to have another little scene with Tamara and Ben Hollands.
Alrighty, I'll just
Okay.
step over to the mic
Do you
here.
have a suggestion?
Flambe.
You can start with flambe.
Ah, Pierre, you are the ultimate assistant chef to me, who is the head chef, Jean-Luc. This is the most excellent flambe I have seen in all my time of being a French chef.
Why, I agree. I made it especially for you and for the event which we are hosting.
Oh yes, now you need to be aware that every ambassador from every country surrounding France will be at this event, so nothing can go possibly wrong.
Change.
So everything will go wrong. We hate those foreign scum.
Change.
Some things might go wrong, but so much so that it is an amusing anecdote to tell later.
Oui, Madame Merkel might have a problem, and she kind of deserves it, to be honest.
You see, I am going to put this banana peel. I will tell people that it is a interior decor decision, but in actual fact it is there so that Madame may slip over it and we may stand around and laugh.
Change.
So that we may stand around and cry.
Yes. It will be a tragic eulogy.
Change.
It will be a wonderful celebration.
Change.
It will be a magnificent soirée that represents all the wonderful things of the European Union.
I appreciated your use of the word soirée there, Pierre, because that is a French word.
Change.
Because that is Swahili. Who are you actually, Pierre? You are not Pierre at all. You are my rival chef.
Yes, I am Dmitri. I am here as part of the Russian. I am a Russian spy.
Change.
I am a member of a secret organization.
Change.
I am a member of a rival restaurant that is here to destroy you.
I know, Dmitri. Stop with all this exposition. You know that this event would be the life or death of my bistro.
Exactly.
Change.
Yes, indeed, it will.
Change.
No, it will not. You will prevail as always, you imperialist scum.
Really? You mean that you don't want to sabotage my brilliant event this afternoon?
No, I do not. I just want to humiliate you ever so slightly.
Ever so slightly. That is the most humiliating amount.
Yes.
Okay, let's
Wait.
end that scene. Okay, everyone. I think I've given Tamara 5 points, and
Oh wow.
I think
wow.
I'll do some points.
Oh,
'Cause
points.
7 more and you use and you
Tim
lose
Tim
your
never
lessons.
does points, and I think
I think we need a winner.
I think we need a winner. Tamara's got 5.
Woo!
Mike's got 3.
Ah, yes.
Woo!
Ben's got Ben M has 2,
Oh.
and Ben Hollins has 0.
What? Do you want this slot, Alex?
It's not my slot, it's Tim's.
Oh, clever.
Oh man, that's dastardly. That's really dastardly.
Ouch.
You can feel the tension.
Look out, Tim, if you're listening. He's after the slot. He's going to drive it off a cliff.
Okay, so now we're going to do a game of genre switch. Okay, so we'll have 2 teams. We'll do Mike and Ben Hollins this time. Okay, so let's have an item, household item.
A spring.
Yes. Okay, so you can start with spring.
Well, it's nice to see you over here, John. It's fantastic that you came over to have a look at this lovely collection of springs that I've managed to obtain throughout my last 20 years.
Oh, thank you, Arnold. Well, you see, I am quite a spring enthusiast. You could say I am springing for springs, as it were.
So,
So
I see what you
yes,
did
I
there.
will very much enjoy perusing your collection. Oh, is this a Peruvian spring, perchance?
Oh,
Gangster movie.
It's amazing how you knew that, considering that you're not exactly above the law here, are you, John?
Well, I did spend many a year undercover in Baruvia, trying to sort out the whole big hand situation, if you know what I mean. Shifty eyes.
Well, you didn't really sort it out, did you? Because you ended up gunning 20 men down. 20 of my men, John.
I thought you weren't going to bring it up, Arnold.
I'm always going to bring this up for you, John.
I thought we were beyond the whole conflicting gang scenario.
Well, we'd be on the conflicting gang scenario if you weren't on a gang. But you are. So we are. If you get what I mean. If you know where I'm coming from, John.
I'm not entirely sure, Arnold.
I'm not entirely
Could
sure.
you try and explain that one more time,
Well,
please?
you see, because we've got this problem, John, where you gunned down 20 of my men in cold blood,
Oh, yeah, right, sorry.
and I didn't enjoy that very much.
Australian soap.
I'm sorry, you do know I suffer from frequent bouts of amnesia, mate.
Well, I do understand that, mate, but at the same time, I mean, it was a little bit excessive.
I thought you weren't going to bring it up, mate. I'm going to go and sit down on the sofa and think about what I did.
Well, you know what? I'm going to go and get a beer, and I'm going to get it from the fridge. It's going to be nice and cold. Hey, how about we throw some shrimp on the barbie?
Gritty British.
We can throw some shrimp on the barbie, and then, afterwards, We're going to go downtown. You and me. We're going to sort this out.
Right, we're going to sort it out like proper men.
Like proper men.
Outside the Black Raven pub in Whitechapel.
Oh, there's no better place than the Black Raven pub.
No better place to murder a guy.
Oh, well.
Saturday morning cartoon.
Well, if we're talking about murdering, then we should always remember one thing, and that is health and safety, kids.
That's right.
And if we don't remember health and safety, what happens?
You die.
Exactly. And that's why we're going to go away and we're going to learn a little bit more about this and how not to murder people in the attempt of murdering people.
Come on, Bobo, our talking dog. Let's solve this mystery together.
Yay! Woof, woof.
Okay, I think that's a scene. Well done. Well done. We're going to learn how to murder people, but not murder them at the same time without murdering yourself.
Yes,
With macaroni.
with macaroni.
and glitter.
I think that was a beautiful sight to watch. So now we're going to have Ben M and Tamara, and let's have a location.
At the beach.
The beach. Okay, that sounds nice. What could possibly go wrong?
What could possibly go wrong?
What are you laughing about?
The water isn't hitting me.
Oh.
I keep running up to it, and they're running away, and the water's not hitting me.
Well, sweetie, that's because we're standing away from the water. That's why you have to wear your special floaty things when we actually go into the water so you don't get eaten by a shark. And I'm going to watch you swim while I get sunburned. Because I'm an excellent mother.
Film noir.
Mummy, why are you smoking?
I hesitated for a moment. I didn't want to tell her. My daughter did not know I smoked, but I had sacrificed everything for this trip to the beach to make her happy on her birthday and ensure that she had a nice time, even though I hated the beach. I had hated it ever since the incident.
Period drama.
Why, Mama, my pantaloons
I say,
and bloomers.
sweetie, you must not go into the water without being careful. You're a lady after all.
Surely some man will come along and save me if I splash around helplessly.
BBC Bite-Size GCSE help video.
And if in your exam you find yourself splashing helplessly, just remember you can always sharpen a pencil and shove it up your nose.
Yes, and remember to write what model calculator you are using, and not to look at either side of the exam room, because that could be constituted as cheating.
Now, returning to geography, at the beach, we discover longshore drift, or LSD as we like to think of it.
Erosion has been very much affecting this cliff, and protecting the environment is important.
Before this gets too boring, Spanish soap opera.
My daughter, you must not go into the water without makeup and heels.
Mama, I do not want to go into the water, but I feel an urge, a powerful urge, Mama.
Fernando will... Look, it is Fernando. You must win his affections.
I will hoist my swimming skirts up slightly.
80s coming of age.
You don't understand me, Mum! I want to go out and sleep with people and sit on bleachers and smoke and do pot.
But sweetie, you know I can't... we came to the beach just because I had felt bad about saying no about you going to the Huey Lewis and the News concert.
But earlier you said we came to the beach because you wanted to be with me on my birthday and you lied. Your exposition was deceitful. You don't understand me.
Well, that's a scene because she's walked off. Okay, we're just going to have a quick name from a film from Mr. Ben Hollands.
Oh, okay, I've been working on this one. Silence of the Hams.
And when we come back, we're going to have a nice little
dear.
film blockbuster coming this summer after the song. See you then. And now we have The Silence of the Hams premiere trailer.
In a world torn, or more than likely slightly scored to leave a good crackling, one man, one girl, and their quest to save the Hams from endless silence.
I ate him.
Damn it, John! When are you gonna listen?
I cut off my ears and ate them, so I can't listen, Charisse.
We see tension, drama, and Al Capone making a cameo.
Say.
Silence of the Hams. Coming soon to a cinema possibly near you, but not entirely near you, slightly up the road from where you think that you would normally see it.
Well, I think that was a must-see. Silence of the Hams, everybody. Coming this summer.
I think your response had it all, just a small pause and then... Well.
We're terribly professional here at URN.
I think the words professionally unprofessional sort of sum up the improv show.
Serious about being funny.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
There you go.
Serious about being funny.
There.
We're seriously funny. Sort of, yeah. Well, we are.
Well then, let's move on.
Anyway.
We're going to have a game of flip debate. So we'll have Tamara and Mike to start, I think. You know the rules of the game?
Sort of, yeah, sort of.
Flip between each other.
Flip between each other.
Oh, when I say flip, fight the other way. Okay, so Ben Hollands, give me a thing for them to something
Something to
New
debate
agey.
over.
new agey.
Oh, okay, New Agey. Here we go, right? It's just as valid to like One Direction as it is the Beatles.
It's
Ooh.
just as valid to enjoy One Direction as it is the Beatles. And Mike, you are arguing for.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes, you are.
Okay. All right.
Which leaves Tamara to be against.
Yes.
For the viewers at home, Mike
So
is
happy.
crying at this prospect.
I can't believe it. Right. Well, I think that it is perfectly reasonable. I think it's perfectly reasonable to, to like the Beatles as much as One Direction. Mainly because I think that they're both absolute musical artisans. I feel that in terms of pure manpower, I feel that One Direction is right on track.
Flip.
I feel that...
Ladies and gentlemen, what the leader of the opposition is saying is absolutely ludicrous. It is impossible to compare one of the greatest bands of all time, one of the icons, the cultural icons of our nation, to a little group of Justin Bieber-looking man boys who...
Flip!
And these Justin Bieber-looking man boys are perfectly justified in having that sort of an opinion and disposition. I mean, if we look at it, the Beatles essentially put Liverpool on the map. They're one of the things that Liverpool is very, very proud of. And in terms of One Direction, well, although I'm not entirely sure where they're all from, I'm assuming Mars, I think that they will put Mars firmly on the map, more so than the lunar rover that has gone up there not too long ago.
Flip.
It is impossible to compare the fact that the Beatles put a city on the map, to One Direction. If anything, One Direction will bring stampedes of squealing 11-year-old girls into our country, which is probably the biggest threat since the German invasion.
Flip.
And although it may be one of the biggest threats since the German invasion, I think that England as a whole will embrace this new culture of having these girls coming screaming across our borders on the ferry via plane, and we'll take them in, we'll love them, we'll nurture them, and we'll grow them into bigger fans so that they can support it better, and eventually it will lead to something that will be just as big as the Beatles, if not more so.
You know, that's exactly why this country is going in decline.
Well, I think we might want to leave it there.
Before we continue, I came up with the perfect joke, but I missed the beat. Okay, rewind till the beginning of that segment, and then you said, "Oh yeah, Mike is gently crying at the prospect," and while Mike LeBeau gently weeps. Am I right?
Ben, go away.
Thanks, Ben. Love you, man.
Shall I do this next one on my own?
No. You're allowed back. You've had your time out.
okay.
Sitting in the
Okay,
corner.
so,
It's all good.
That's a good joke.
I'm gonna say that Mike won that because even though the Beatles put Liverpool on the map, One Direction have put Mars on the map, which is a substantially greater achievement.
That's where they're planning on sending them to, isn't it?
I hate myself right now. A small amount. I'm a little bit of a Beatles fan. I just want that to be put on record.
Okay, so now we're gonna have the Battle of the Bens.
Ooh.
And Mike, could you give me a suggestion for them to argue about? And this time, something old agey,
Oh, old age. Okay.
something irrelevant
Something completely
to the modern times.
Okay. Well, how about the I don't know, the invention of the ballpoint pen
Being useless.
being completely useless? Yeah.
Okay, so Ben Hollins, you can argue against, saying that the ballpoint pen is completely useless invention. Ben M, you can fight for, saying it is a brilliant invention. Okay, so
Wait,
what?
we're arguing two different points of view.
did I say the same thing?
No,
Yeah,
you basically did.
did.
So one of us is for ballpoint pens, the other is
That's you,
against.
and-
I'm for,
and
he's
he's
against.
against.
I'm
Yeah.
against ballpoint pens. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, good. Okay, start.
The pen is mightier than the sword, right? Not if it's a ballpoint pen, it's not. Ballpoint pens are rubbish. Have you ever seen fountain pens? They're like ballpoint pens, only better and classier as well. That looks more like a sword, quite frankly. It's got a nib that you could quite easily stab someone with in a dirty situation. Ballpoint pens roll on a ball. They rely on the ball. You know who else relied on the ball? Cinderella. She was very passive, wasn't she?
Of course, Cinderella would have used a ballpoint pen had they been present, being cheap and disposable, much like labour in France in the 17th century, when I believe that story is set. The ballpoint pen is one of the icons of modern stationery.
Flip.
It's an icon of rubbishness. You just see them everywhere. You know why you see them everywhere? Look, I can see one on the desk. I don't know who it belongs to. Someone just left it here, like a child they didn't want.
Flip.
This ballpoint pen is advertising Nat West. It was left there clearly as part of a cunning advertising strategy. Ballpoint pens are incredible. They work only in the vertical, insisting that you keep a very strong wrist posture when writing.
Flip.
NatWest is a bank. Bankers are really, really popular nowadays, aren't they? You know why they're not? Ballpoint pens. Their affiliation with them has brought them to their knees.
And that might be the end, I think. I'm inclined to go with Ben Hollins for that last argument.
Yes!
But also I want Ben M to win.
What?
So Ben M wins.
What? That was...
Take
against
that,
me, Alex.
drama man.
Ouch.
I just don't want Tim hosting the radio show anymore.
Humbled.
I just want to say, I mean, I realised after I picked that suggestion that was probably the most boring thing I ever could have said. And you...
And it ended to be like the final Jedi battle in the
Yeah.
Revenge of the Sith.
It really did. I enjoyed that.
And now we've got a fun game of accents, everybody.
We're sensitive.
Okay, so let's have Ben M and Mike
Hello again, sir.
start.
All right,
And let's
we meet again.
have a relationship, please.
The obvious one, doctor and patient.
Doctor and patient go.
Mr. Fellows, you've come to me again about your legs.
Well, you see, Dr. Cartwright, I've still got this ongoing problem, and it doesn't seem to be going away since I last met you. And last time, you told me to just go away and come back if it got worse, and it's gotten worse, so I'm back.
I seem to recall you complaining about a sort of knobbly lump in the top of your knee.
Irish.
Well, you see, sir, this knobbly lump that I've received on the top of my knee, it's grown somewhat into more of a third knee.
Well, I see that would be a problem. But the fact remains that unless it actually forms into an individual knee with a touching leg, there's very little I can actually do for it.
Well, you see, that's the problem. That's the problem that we seem to be having. You see, I figured that if I came to you, we'd be able to sort this problem that we seem to be having, or that I seem to be having, and I'm a little bit worried about it, Doctor. to be honest.
Indian.
Well, Mr. Fellows, unfortunately, within the constraints of my remit, I am not actually able to examine your knee without you having full medical insurance. However, if you were, say, to have an accident and maybe break your leg, I could possibly have a poke around while I am resetting it.
Somerset.
Oh, well, down here, you see, I'm not intending to break my legs, but at the same time, I've kind of lost the idea of accents.
Well, the problem that he's got there is that the actual lump, it's probably a tumour affecting your brain/voice box. Now, there's only one way of curing this, and that is to rub a sheep over it for 4 months.
Oh, right, okay. Well, I can do that. And we'll see how it goes, shall we?
Yeah.
Okay, end. Okay, that was fantastic. Well done. Time for another one?
Yeah, one last game.
Okay, so with Ben H and Tamara, and this time a kitchen item and not a spatula, please.
A spork.
The spork.
The humble spork.
Dear, I found the spork in the fork drawer again.
Well, I'm sorry. I have a vision problem. I can't tell if it's a spoon, a fork, a spork. I don't know what it is.
Nigerian.
I put it in the drawer, but I do not know if it is.
Okay, then you can do Russian.
Now you see why you put it in the drawer for the spork. I know it use same word in our country, alright? I don't know why you do that.
Yes, darling. The problem is the spork. It is an ambiguous, pretentious thing that I do not understand.
Angry German.
Well, if you do this one more time, dear, I'm going to have to leave you. Leave you forever, okay? I care very much about all your utensil accessory places, alright? So, I will be moving out the door now. Goodbye.
I don't care if you leave. I just want you to get rid of your stupid cutlery.
My cutlery are my children, dear. I cannot do it any longer.
The cutlery is killing our marriage.
You are killing our marriage, Clarice.
French.
Oh, Clarice, do you remember when we first met and we spent those beautiful, beautiful evenings out on the river that runs through Paris? You turned to me and said, I love you.
I remember Jean-Pierre smoking cigarettes by the Seine and drinking coffee, but I cannot recall a moment when you became obsessed with this vile, vile cutlery.
Well then, my dear, I must bid you au revoir.
And scene. Okay. Well done, everyone. Okay,
We've had a question texted in.
Oh.
There's a question texted
We've got a question.
in. It's what does a producer do then? And I think from that it's quite obvious he offends ethnic minorities, and when he's not doing that, he's crying.
Oh, wow.
I can't be put on the spot.
Oh, wow.
Well. Final scores. Okay, so we've got Ben M on 12.
Woo!
Tamara on 13.
Yay!
Well done.
Mike has a healthy 15.
Well, hey.
Woo!
And Ben H has negative 37.
Fantastic, brilliant, fantastic. I think it's time to end the show then, Alex.
Yes, I think it might be. You.
So thanks for listening to the Improv Show, everyone. Be thankful if you hear it next week. Got any more final words, Alex?
I hate you.
And we'll pull the plug there.